Good morning, students. I hope you all are good, fit and fine at your home. So today we are continuing exercise 5.1 of chapter number 5, SCF and LCM. Today we will do question number 2. In this we will have to find the SCF of the given numbers by prime factorization method. Yesterday we had completed SCF by common factor method. Now today we will do prime factorization method. Okay, prime factorization, as the name suggests, here we will have to take only the prime numbers. Okay, here when you will divide these numbers, you will have to take only the prime numbers. Okay, so let's understand this method with the help of question number 1. Okay, part number 1. So in the part number 1 we will have to find out the SCF of 78 and 104. So our first number is 78. So you will divide the 78 by 2. Then you will have to move to the 3. Next prime number will be 5, 7. So you will have to check whether the number is divisible by that prime number or not. Okay, so 78. And you will have to use the with the help of divisibility rules you will have to check. Okay, no need to divide all the numbers and then find out. So first we will divide this 78 by 2. Here the last digit is 8. That means it is an even number. That means it must be divisible by 2. Now the procedure is, what you will have to do, 78 is here and you will have to divide it by 2. So 3 times 6 will come 1 and 8, 18 means 9 times 18. That means the quotient you will have to write in the second step. Okay, now 39. You know this thing that this is an odd number, so odd number is not divisible by 2. So just move to 3. You can 9 plus 3 will be equal to 12, and you know when the sum is divisible by 3, then the whole number is also divisible by 3. So 39 we can divide by 3. When you will divide 39 by 3, you will get 13 in the quotient. Okay, 13 in the quotient, and you know very well that 13 is our prime number. So 13 can only be divided by 13. So 13 one time will be 13. You will have to do this process until you will get the 1. Okay, at last you will have to get this 1. Until then you will have to follow the same procedure. Okay, now 78 is done. Now the turn is for 104. 104 last digit is even number, so it can be divided by 2. When you will divide 104 by 2, you will get 52 in the quotient. Okay, once again 104 divided by 2, so 5 times it can divide 10, and 4 will come 2 times 4. Okay, so 52. That means the quotient always you will have to write in these steps. Okay, 52 again is the last digit is an even number, so it can be divided by 2. So 2 times will be 4, and 1 and 2 will be 12. So 6 times 12. Okay, 26 it can also be divided by 2. So 13 will come. Now again 13 is a prime number, so it can only be divided by 13. So 13 one time will be 13. Now here we get the 1, so that means it cannot be further solved. Okay, now write all the factors, means you will have to write the factors here, like 2 into 3 into 13. 78 is equal to 2 into 3 into 13. In the same manner, the factors of 104 will be 2 into 2 into 2 into 13. 2 into 2 into 2 into 13. Okay, now what you will have to do for finding out the SCF, you will have to take the common factors. Okay, as the name suggests, common factors you will have to take. So 2 is present in the factors of 78 and 2 is present in the factors of 104. So just write 2 here and put this multiplication sign. Okay. Now 3 is here, but 3 is not in the factors of 104. 13 is here and 13 is here. So write 13. Now 13 2 times will be 26. So the SCF of 78 and 104 will be 26. Okay. Now part number 5, 54 and 78. You will have to find the SCF of 54 and 78 by prime factorization method. So again the similar method. First write 54 and check whether it is divisible by 2 or not. Okay. If it is not divisible, suppose it is not divisible by 2, then you will have to move to the 3. If it is not divisible by 3, then you will have to move to 5 and then 7. Only prime numbers you will have to use. These factors must only be prime numbers. Okay. So 54, 4 is an even number, that means 2 can divide this 54. When you will divide this 54, you will get 27 in the question. So write 27 here. Now you know very well that 3 9 times will be 27. 3 9s are 27 will come. That means 9 will come here. Okay. And it after that 9, that means 9 can be divided by 3. That means in 3 will come here and 3 can be divided by 3. Okay. 1 will come here. Okay. Now factors of 78. 78, 8 is our even number, that means 8 can be divided, means the whole number can be divided by 2. When you will divide this 78 by 2, you will get 39 in the question. Now 3 and 9, when you will add these numbers, you will get 12, and 12 can be divided by 3. Okay. So divide this 39 by 3, you will get 13 in the question. Now 13 is a prime number, so that means it can only be divided by 13. So 13 one time will be 13. Okay. 1 will come here. Okay. Now in the same manner, write the factors of 54 like 2 into 3 into 3 into 3, 2 into 3 into 3 into 3. 78, 2 into 3 into 13, 2 into 3 into 13. Okay. Now you will have to write the common factors. As you can see, 2 is here and 2 is here. So write this 2 in the SCF, and I told you will have to put this multiplication sign. Okay. Now 3 is here and 3 is also present here. So write this 3 here. Now after that 3 is here, but no other 3 is present in the factors of 78. 3 is here, but no other 3 is present in the factors of 78. 13 is here, but 13 is not present in the factors of 54. So our SCF will be 2 into 3 will be 6. So the SCF of 54 and 78 will be 6. Okay, this will be our answer. Now part number 7, 198, 360, 930. First you will have to find out the factors of 198, 360 and 930 by using prime factorization method. Prime factorization means you will have to use only the prime numbers. Okay, the prime factors you can use. So 198, 8 is our even number, so the whole number can be divided by 2. When you will divide this 198 by 2, you will get 99 in the quotient. Okay. Now 99, as you can see, it can be divided by 3. When you will divide 99 by 3, you will get 33 in the quotient. Now 33 can be divided by, can also be divided by 3. When you will divide 33 by 3, you will get 11 in the quotient, and 11 is a prime number. So that's why it can only be divided by 11. So 11 one time will be 11. Okay. So 1 will come here at last. Now 360, 0, that means it is an even number. So what you will do, you will divide this whole number by 2. Okay. 360 can also be divided by 5, but we will have to use, or we will have to try to use the ascending order of the prime numbers. Okay, means first we will have to check whether the given number is divisible by 2, then we will have to move to 3, then 5, then 7. Okay, like this we will have to move. So just divide 360 by 2, you will get 180 in the quotient. Now 180 is also divisible by 2. When you will divide 180 by 2, you will get 90 in the quotient. Okay, now 90 can also be divided by 2, you will get 45 in the quotient. Now 45, it cannot be divided by 2, but when you will add these two numbers, means 5 and 4, you will get 9, and 9 can be divided by 3. Okay, that's why the number is divisible by 3. When you will divide 45 by 3, you will get 15 in the quotient, and 15, when you will divide this 15 by 3, you will get 5 in the quotient. Okay, and 5 is a prime number, that means it can only be divided by 5, you will get 1. Okay, at last. Now you will have to follow the same procedure for 930. When you will divide it by 2, you will get 465. When 465 is divided by 3, you will get 155 in the quotient. Now 155 you will have to divide by 5. Okay, so 31 will come, and you know very well that 31 is a prime number, that means it can only be divided by 31. You will get 1 at last. Okay, now write all the factors. Now we will have to choose the common factors out of these three numbers. Okay, like 2 is here, 2 is here, and 2 is here, so we can make a circle here. Okay, so we can write 2, we will write 2 here. Now 3 is here, 3 is here, and 3 is here, so just make a circle and write 3. If circle is important, because when you will put a circle on those numbers, that means you already had taken those numbers. Okay, it will be easy for you to remember that what factors you had written here. Okay, now 3 is present here, 3 is present here, but 3 is not available here, so that means we cannot write 3 here. Okay, 11 is here, 11 is not in the factors of 360, and 11 is not present in the factors of 930. Okay, so that means our SCF will be 2 into 3, 6. Okay, no other factor is common, that means our answer is 6. Now the last part number 9, 63 is here, 315 is here, and 441. You will have to use prime factorization method. Okay, 63, you cannot divide 63 by 2, so just move to 3. When you will add 6 and 3, you will get 9, and 9 can be divided by 3. Okay, when you will divide this 63 by 3, you will get 21 in the quotient. Now 21 can also be divided by 3. Divide this 21 by 3, you will get 7 in the quotient, and 7 is a prime number, so it can only be divided by 7. Okay, so you will get 1 here. 315, again 5 is here, which is an odd number, so this number cannot be divided by 2. Just add these numbers, 3 and 1 will 4, and 4 and 5 will become 9. Okay, so 9, that means it can be divided by 3. So when you will divide this 315 by 3, you will get 105 in the quotient, and 105 you can divide by 3, you will get 35 in the quotient. Now 35, you can divide this 35 by 5, you will get 7 in the quotient, and 7 is a prime number which can only be divided by 7, so you will get 1. Okay, now 441 divided by 3, you will get 147 in the quotient. Now 147 can be divided by 3 49 times. Okay, 49 you will get in the quotient. Now 7 7s are 49, so you can divide by 7. When you will divide this 49 by 7, you will get 7 in the quotient, and 7 one time will be 7. Okay, that means 1 you will get in the question. Okay, so write all the factors of 63, 315 and 441. Now it's time to take the common factors. Okay, 3 is common in all the factors, so we will write 3 here. Now again 3 is common in all the factors, so we will mark a circle here, we will draw a circle here, and 3 we will write. Now 7 is here, 7 is here, and 7 is here, 2 times is here, so you can take any. So 7 is here, 7 is here, and 7 is also present in the factors of 441, so you will write 7. No other factors remaining, that means you don't have to include these factors. So 3 will be 9, and 9 sevens are 63. Okay, so our SCF of 63, 315 and 441 will be 63. This is our answer.